ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. Welcome to the stream. It is, what day is it? It is Friday morning. It is 14 degrees, mostly cloudy. We've got some rain coming down. It is cold rain, so excellent day to be inside streaming. What do we got? So today we are back into Persona 5. During the last stream, what did we do? We were waiting for Madarame's change of heart. We had like 2 whole weeks spare. I think we're down to like 9 days. And we had gone into Mementos to do the second tier bully quest in Mementos, which we had done. Ended up saving in there because ran out of time. And so today we are going to continue in Mementos, and we are going to see how far we can get before we run out of power. See if we can get down to the next safe point, and then continue on with being a teenager. Basically, being a Japanese teenager. It's like, seriously? Okay. Yeah. And now I'm caught up on my cable again, which happens a little too often sometimes, I swear. But we are playing Persona 5. So, people need to be aware, as we start today, people need to be aware that Persona 5, while shiny on the surface, deals with issues that some people may find difficult to deal with. So, please be aware that there are some undercurrents in this game that can be issues for certain people. So, they're not really out in your face, but they are definitely there. Okay, so Persona 5, here we go. Getting into the next one. So we've got 5 of those. I'm trying to figure out, I should have had a look. How many characters actually are there? And we have confidants, and we have all sorts of fun things. Need more guts. Gonna get some more guts. Beetle escaped. No. I do like that opening. Can you tell? I keep broadcasting it. Hey, Battle Pro! Thank you for the follow! Doing the follow dance. Doing the follow dance. doing the follow dance. Welcome to the stream. Alright, here we go. We're heading into Mementos. Alright. Train! So, Area 5. We should... Let's see. Oops. Oh, okay. Damn. I was kind of hoping. Oops. Ah! Nope, nope, nope. Stop it. I was kind of hoping that this level would have still been, Yeah, my day's been well, Battle Pro. I've been having all sorts of fun. Been talking politics with the family. What have you been up to? Yeah, weak against ice. Okay. Come on, Sonny. Come on, Sonny. You'll help me out, won't you? Lend me a power. So that's your move, then I guess we'll talk first. Ooh, okay, I might get this guy. Hey, why aren't you at school? It's a school holiday. I don't feel like going. I actually finished school. It's a school holiday. Yeah, I want a day off too. I never get to leave this place. Buzzkill. You know, before I died, I wanted to take a trip somewhere. How about you, Sonny? What kind of trip do you want to take? Luxury cruise. Let's go with that. No. Damn it. Oh well. I'll take another revival though. That'll be nice. Not much. It's pretty late here, just relaxing. Sweet. Yeah, it's about 10:30 in the morning here in Adelaide. Started the stream a little late. Oops. That's what happens when you start talking politics.
Okay.
Don't have a lockpick. No, because I can't make lockpicks yet. Well, can make lockpicks. Just haven't found the time to make lockpicks. Alright, let's go this way first. Oh, good, he's sleeping. What's she weak to? Gunfire, eh? Alright, so we get him with ice.
Let's go.
Looking cool, Joker.
And we go to gun for her.
Looking cool, Joker.
Alright, night again. Here we go. I've been really enjoying the Persona playthrough. This is my first time. So this is my first ever attempt at any Persona game. Some of it's been like overall it's like I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Some of it's been a bit cringe. Like in yesterday's stream we did the call a maid out. The boys decided to call a maid out, and it turned out to be one of our teachers. So, like, seriously? Oh my god, why? I was surprised the dark undertones of it as well. Some of the undertones in this are really friggin' dark. So, yeah, that surprised me. So yeah. But otherwise, enjoying the shit out of it. So that's your move then. I guess we'll talk first. I'll decide if I'm going to help you after. Gotta say, you've been a pretty inconsiderate host. You ought to show some hospitality. Couldn't you at least make me a cup of tea or something? Hell, that'd be real polite. Let's try brew your own. Nope. Okay. Well, that's a pain in the ass, so I'll pass. I don't even want tea anymore. Kids these days, they'll just go out and kill anyone. Man, I'm about to be a victim of that too. Hell, does this country even have a future? It does. Let's try that one. Nope. Well, I guess it don't matter. Okay. Damn it. Exorcism water. Alright. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate! I have a little bit of hydrate left. Yeah, it smells alright. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright. Damn it, I'm just not having any luck with these horsey guys.
Okay.
Thin gold by 2. Okay. I'll take that.
Then you've got to learn the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Duck, dive, dip, dodge, ja. Map. Straight ahead. Okay.
My drink's getting warm. There's no fridge in this car?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have one. Some swanky cars have mini fridges built into them.
Whoa, okay. He's on the move. Whoop. Damn it.
School, huh? I'd like to attend one sometime.
You do
Wait,
attend
what?
one, cat.
Mona, you want to go to our school? One enemy. Let's do it.
Alright, what's this got?
To electricity.
Electricity. Alright. Oh, this isn't an ambush. Crap.
Late for regret. Nice job, Panther. Took them all out. Nice work, team.
Money! We got the money!
Done and done.
Done
Let's
and
move
done.
on.
Alright. Oh, let's do a bit of healing, because ow, my pancreas.
I'm hungry.
Alright, there's the way down. I don't think there was anything else particularly. No, okay.
This is a bit tight in the chest. Did they get bigger again? Huh? Speak up, Panther. That sounds like vital information.
Pervy cat. Oh, stretch. Sorry, didn't see the stretch. Stretch! Old man noises. Oh. Oof. Headset's falling off. See, this way's a bit easier because I get to hold on to the rack next to me. Oh, the shelving rack. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was alright. Hey, the next area has a different feel to it somehow. What could this mean? Okay, get in the car and find out. See if we get our ass kicked. Got a blowtorch? Alright.
Running on the tracks really does a number on my feet.
You mean tires, right?
Whoa!
Shadow, what do we do?
Right now, we ran away, because... Oops.
You can hear a bunch of voices in the
Right. Ooh, a wild Milotic appears. Let's see if we can catch the Milotic.
Calm down.
And... Ooh, we got 3 different ones. What do we got?
This enemy's weak to wind.
Wind,
Got any
that's
blast
cat,
It's weak against those.
bullets, and that thing.
It's weak against gunfire. Bring out the
Bullets.
So fire is its weak point.
Okay, so bullets for those 2.
Looking cool, Joker.
Baton pass. Can I baton pass to... Yes, I can. Nice.
It's not over yet.
Oh, no, not on that guy. But anyway, that guy. Oh, damn.
Serves you right.
Ended him. You're so strong. Give me money. We used to be together. Want to start? That's not what I asked for. Nice.
Now's the time to retreat.
Retreat!
Okay.
Alright, back this way. Whoa, ah, he's asleep, that's fine. Ambush! Probably should leave the sleeping ones alone.
Now's our chance to
Oh, but we get another guy, another shot
one's
at
weak
this
to
guy.
electricity.
Wait, what?
This
Hang on.
one's weak to electricity.
We don't know about gunfire. Alright, that's alright. Electricity. He's probably going to be dead before we get to electricity. Nope, he's not. Alright, this is going to kill him though.
Let's go, Captain.
Yep. Oopsies.
Incredible.
Hey, I caught the Milotic. Huzzah!
Nice work, team.
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
Dead end. Alright, he's sleeping at the moment, so let's leave the sleeping dogs alive for now. And there's the way down. Nice.
Hey, guys. My passages.
God.
Okay, sure, why not? Oop. Hide, hide. Alright,
First move is ours.
let's just guard. Because, you know, we actually want to have a go at getting this guy as a persona.
We're on the ground.
Serves you
Nice
right.
going, Skull.
It's mortifying to have come face to face with such a ruffian. Lend me your power. Father, these itchy eyes, I cannot stop itching. Okay. I know not who you are, but Why do you happen to have any wide eye drops? Hand it over. You're not waiting.
Shoot!
Okay. That was
It's time.
weird. No idea what happened there. Oh, I know what happened there. Ow, my pancreas. That's what happened there.
I missed! Really?
And now you're gonna die.
That was incredible, Skull. Nice work, team.
More XP, money!
Okay.
Alright, we beat him. Let's go, Joker.
Alright, I think that's everything. Yeah. Yep, that is everything on this level. Oh no, that's the sleepy one. That's fine.
This writes...
Down we go. Har har. Area 7. End? Hey, that wall. It's the same type of wall we opened up last time. Does this one open too? Let's check it out, Joker. Doesn't look like it's going to open. I didn't expect this wall to still be here. The hell? I thought we got all the shit open because we like influenced the public or whatever. The first wall, yes. However, it looks like we don't get this one open without expanding upon that, I think. Mona, you said influence comes from people believing in us, right? Maybe this one would open too if we can get more people to accept us. Perhaps. Why are you being so goddamn vague about all this? It's fine. In any case, it doesn't change our goal. We'll just have to work hard enough to open this wall. And I guess we're going to be holding off on whatever's past there till then. Alright. So that be locked. So if we go back upstairs, do we have to refresh the entire map? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Get in the car. And we're back in Mementos. Now I've got to go kill everyone again. Wow. Okay.
Now's our chance to strike.
Ha. God. 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 And Zeo him.
On the ground. Nice going, Skull.
Alright. Such humiliation. Let me up, pal. Let's try this again. Father, these itching eyes. I cannot stop itching. Wide eye drops. Don't hand it over. Very well. It would be foolish to expect any more from you. Very well. Discussion is integral to reaching a mutual understanding. You have already committed a grave sin. Do you not understand the severity of your action? Let's try a cut to the chase. Nah. Such a disdainful choice for one who has asked for help. You have once again committed sin. Hear me, I am the bearer of man's unhappiness, dispatched to you by our Father. To destroy me is to keep this happiness from man. You are wise. You understand this, do you not? To destroy me is to keep this happiness from man. Well, that would be bad. Oh, far out. Now accept your judgment.
Why you?
God damn it. Alright.
Go down.
Let's see if we can do this again.
That was incredible, Joker.
Okay, lend me your power. Discussion is if you may have gone astray. Our Father prays you return to the righteous path. Confess your sins. I apologize. Alright. Now recognize your wretchedness, for in truth you have saddened our Father. By the way, do you know the origin of life? Crap. Both you and I were created by our Father. That is to say, we are brothers. There is no reason for us to fight. Leave my parents out of this. Okay, we know we have the same father. Doesn't work. So we'll go, but you're a shadow? Ah, for freak's sake. That is nothing more than your attempt to justify your vicious acts of violence. Then please, far out. Okay. Well, we got a skull card, so that's going to be handy.
We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
All right.
That guy's turning out to be somewhat frustrating. Okay, that's a new room. Hey, sleepy boy.
These clothes are making me sweaty as hell.
Skull, you bathe regularly, right?
Ambush. Here we go again. Alright.
We're all knocked down!
Just
That
stay
was
there.
incredible, Joker!
Lend me your power. Discussing is integral to reaching mutual understanding. Will once know that your actions are at once your own and those of man. To view me as an enemy is to incur our Father's wrath. Man's future rests in your hands. What are you trying to say doesn't work? You're exaggerating. That's pretty complicated. Let's try that's pretty complicated. Oh my god, seriously? It sounds that way to you because you're not equal to the task. First, realize your powerlessness. I want to make something clear, so I will venture to pose this question. Do you think me a charlatan? You're not. Uh-huh. Now let's seal the deal with this. Sacramental bread. Next time we meet, I pray for your penitence. Wow.
Nice work,
Okay, I'm starting to think you can't get this guy.
All right.
What are these guys weak to? Electric. Alright. 48. Skull's got 51, so much of a muchness.
Zona.
Actually, you
Some
know
other
what?
way.
Use
This is
electric moves. Those are its weakness.
200 hit points. Okay. I think we can kill these guys with one shot, yes. So,
Ravage them!
Looking cool, Joker!
Persona! There!
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker!
take him down.
Okay, guys.
28 XP. Oh, 10 class. Nice. 849 money.
All right.
A stylish victory.
Like 10 class. They let me make lockpicks. Alright, there's the way up.
There's a treasure chest.
Whoa. Can you get
Ice is the shadow's weak spot.
ice? Ice is its weak spot. So,
Persona!
oh look, I have a buffer.
Go down.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Persona! Ravage them!
We are definitely running out of
Cool, Joker!
Let's go.
SP.
You're mine.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Here we go again. Let me up out. So that's your move. So you're a student, right? Is it okay for you to just be hanging around here like this? Why aren't you at school? Okay, school holiday doesn't work. I don't feel like going. No, that's not it. You don't get to decide. You know, before I died, I wanted to take a trip somewhere. How about you, Sonny? Luxury cruise doesn't work. Let's try a hit. Let's try. Screw you. Trip to hell. Nope. Something like that, then your guard's down. Ah, damn it. Alright.
It's time.
You know what?
Ice is the shadow's weak spot.
Yes, but might as well just kill them anyway, so.
Joker took one out! Alright!
Crit hit. Nice.
Let's go! What did you think? We're done here. Let's go! Stylish. A spectacular victory!
Whoops. Golisabot got away. He's too busy doing combat.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
Grooved silver. Okay. Two treasure chests. Heavy steel pipe. Okay. Well, glad we turned around and did that one, that's for sure. Oh, we should probably heal everyone. While I remember. Sleepy guy.
Sitting in a sunny patch on a clear day, those are the most peaceful times for me.
I'm so jealous, Mona. You have all this freedom and time to yourself.
Right, there's the way up.
I know it's obvious.
Shadow, what do you want to do, Joker?
Eh. He's fine. Ambush!
Now's our chance to strike!
Alright,
Ice
can
is the
Nigget.
shadow's weak spot.
Nice.
Persona, you're mine.
They're all knocked down! This
Alright, here we go again.
Joker!
Give me your power. If you're gonna kill me, do me a solid and do it quick. I'll have more fun first. Stop trying to act cool. Stop trying to act cool. Let's try that. No. It's supposed to be the part where I beg for my life. Didn't expect me to say that, did you? Huh? Oh well, I'm gonna die, so I may as well do one last good deed. Hey Sonny, if someone's been bothering you, I'm willing to give you a listen. Let's go with my future. Nah. Shit.
Why you?
Alright, just die.
Losers.
A spectacular victory.
All right.
Shadow defeated. Let's go, Joker. Joker, a treasure chest.
Yeah, let's do a auto recover as well. Another heavy steel pipe. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Alright, that's everything in there.
They can take a hit from a
Come on. Up. Nope. Stop it.
All right, let's take 5.
Alright, made it this far. Let's go to a higher area. No, wait, what? Ah, freak. Why can't I just get out?
I have something.
All right, let's take 5.
Okay. Mementos overview. Aha! There we go. So end area 2, rest area 4, and area 7. Nice. Alright, so we're back to the entrance. Excellent. What's wrong? Do you want to pull out of here? Well, yes. Return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from Mementos. Thank you for your hard work.
Ah, you're back.
You're back.
Now listen up.
Don't go near the busy places. You hear? I'm not at fault if I get involved with this shady business. Fine.
Hey,
What are you doing when you're already exhausted? Let's save this for an hour. Forced to
Hey.
go to bed. Stupid forced to go to bed. Oh well. Friday the 27th. Oh, we're up to 7.5.
Hello?
Ah, it's you. Madarami's ill, but the exhibit is still going strong. I can't respect him as my sensei anymore, but it's sad to think I don't have a mentor anymore. Why not take a break? I'm all ears if you need it.
Oh?
Talk to you? Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever had someone I could simply talk to. Well, perhaps I may need a sounding board sometime. I hope you'll humor me then. Sure, why not? Damn it, I didn't get a seat. I want a seat. Straight to after school. Alright. Yeah, I've been looking into Yamuchi lately. I thought I'd give you an update. Apparently he's been hanging out at Monjayagai shop a lot. I heard he gets real drunk there and brags to his co-workers. Ain't this a good chance for us? If we can get close, we might get some intel out of him. He'd notice you. Right, that's where you come in. He knows me, so I ain't gonna be able to get anywhere near him. But that ain't the case for you. I bet you could even sit next to his booth if you wanted, prolly. So, I'll let you know once I figure out where he's going drinking. Till then, we're gonna put a hold on our training. Well, I'll be counting on you. Sure. The medicine. I've made some enhancements to the medicine from the other day. I think it's ready. You want to come over to test it out. I didn't put anything dangerous in it, so you should be okay. Ooh, grow stronger, eh? You agreed to deal with Takumi until you gain her trust. Alright, let's head over there. Good answer. I'll have to live up to your expectations. Okay, I'll see you at the clinic. To the clinic! Here you go, the effects should be instant this time. Let's see, eyes are focused. Look this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning and my nose is itchy.
Oh.
Ah, there it is. The inhibitory effect is just as I'd hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on.
Hello?
Hello, Takumi Medical Clinic of International Medicine. How may I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tei Takumi. Huh? Awfully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. What was that about?
Oh.
Oh, he basically just called the wrong number. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But to think they'd actually call a general practitioner must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name, though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They call me the Plague due to a grave medical error I made. What do you mean? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? Is it true? It's true that I put a patient in critical condition. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Feels like my bond is growing even deeper. Yay! The Death Arcana. Sterilization adds more healing items to the clinic. Nice.
All right.
Death Confidant rank is 3. More Arcana Burst. Sterilization Medicine.
Hello?
Dr. Takami's Clinic of International
Huh?
Medicine. One order of teriyaki chicken. You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again soon if you're still alive. I feel like cooperating in this shady clinic trial has increased my guts. More guts! Point up! Go, guts, go!
Alright.
Ulrich's guts has improved.
Take care.
Wild bee, he, me. Alright, let's catch it. Oops. Let's spell it correctly. Spell the command correctly. Alright, let's go see if we can make some lockpicks.
Ah, you're back.
Yamuchi said he's gonna go drinking at the Monya restaurant. You'll go with me to help investigate undercover, right? Alright, let's go with Ryuji. Alright, I'm counting on you. Okay. Tsukishima. Waterfront district surrounded by canals famous for its monjayaki. Nostalgic Japanese flavor. Tsukishima's famous monjayaki will remind you of the good old days.
Alright.
You now have information on a new hangout spot. You can also invite people who may enjoy eating monjaki to hang out with you there. Okay. Teachers who's with him. The teacher who's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, but I'm gonna be hiding in the bathroom. Please, Ulrich. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamachi. I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd rent a yacht for the weekend and have massive parties. Jeez. I must say though, the sake's been tasting particularly sweet lately. No surprise there, things have been much calmer without Kamashita. Those were some real dark times for Shujin though, huh? But now that he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamachi. Don't flatter me. He had his strengths, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight though. That's where I come in. You mean with the track team, right? The students who went through so much hardship under Kamashita rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. And of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me, their incredibly loving advisor. Okay, this guy, here we go. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off though. So you're going to pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork. Amazing, Yamaji. Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses. But I'm not going to stop there either. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches. What about all the troublemakers on the team? I've heard that Nakoaka kid is especially bad. Nakoaka? Oh, you mean the one who asked them to bring the pre-Kamashita coach back? Don't worry, I've already taken care of him. There's this other boy on the team, Takeshi. Doesn't really excel in much of anything. Well, I said I would make him the new captain if he could get rid of that troublemaker Nakakawaka. I might have mentioned something about how Nakawaka was working with Kamashita too. Subtly, of course. And what ended up happening? Apparently, Takeshi chased him away. the plan worked perfectly. And the best part is, not only are Takashi's parents loaded, but his mother is president of the PTA. I see, he'd make a great pawn, perhaps, but a nothing like him could never captain a successful championship-winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident at practice one day. There it is. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. You're incredible. Grrr, that effing asshole. If we don't do something quick, Yamachi's gonna get rid of Takashi too. God damn it. Should we change his heart? Changing his heart would be probably easier. I really want to, but that'd probably just mess up the track team's comeback. I don't want to cause them more problems. So they're just going to have to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, track ain't a team sport, at least sprinting wasn't. You've got teammates, sure, but you're really just looking out for your own time. That's why I never thought about asking people for help or trying to solve our problems. But I can't ignore the stuff they're going through now. I mean, even though we had our own goals and shit, we're still running together. They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run at all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, right? I know that ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Huh? For real? Thanks, man. I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. Insta-kill. Chance to instantly win a battle after a successful ambush. Damn! I'll take that.
Alright.
Your chariot confidant has increased to rank 7. You will now earn more XP. Ryuji can now use insta-kill.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm starving. Let's eat some manja while we're here. Right now, all I've seen of this place is the goddamn toilet. Thanks for hanging with me. You're welcome. We got the insta-give power. Alright, maybe today we'll get some instant after school. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's Saturday. Friday was yesterday. Damn it. What? Seriously?
So,
Really not digging all this sitting around crap. You want to do training for a bit? I feel I can become closer with Ryuji thanks to the chariot persona. Shisha. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. So what do you do? No.
come on.
Okay, so where I want to. Oh no, wrong way. So first things first, let's go to the shop. Bully boys are gone. Pity I can't just ride the train back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I get a seat. Or can I?
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
No.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
So someone tore down the posters again. The Matarame exhibit posters? Goddamn kids. What should we do about it? I got an art award once in elementary school. I don't know if that helps any. Are you suggesting that we redraw the posters ourselves? Okay, sure. Weird, but strangely ineffective. Now that goes to the access way. Right. That's new. Ah, Makoto, what are you doing here? Ah, what a coincidence. Are you on your way home as well? Sakamoto-kun and Takumi-san, Takamaki-san, I'm not with you. You seem quite good friends with him, by the way. She's being all investigation-y. Alright, chatter, Blair. Yep, homeless guy. Let's get a Scratchy.
Hi.
Scratchy!
Yeah. Well then. Oh man. Oh man.
200 yen. Yeah, money back. Okay. Go to Central Street. Gun shop. We're in the gun shop. Talk to military buff. You know that capsule machine, the one with army rations over by the entrance? Apparently those rations are really gross. And it's not just the flavor, there's a lot about it that's gross. They're too pricey for me and maybe too risky too, but if you're curious, why not give it a try? Examine, it says, taste test, the rations of the world, volume 37. Costs 800 yen per try, but you want to give this a go. I'm going to regret this. An oatmeal ration. Okay. Maybe I'm imagining things, but for a split second I thought I smelled something terrible. Not too bad.
Let's do it.
Oh, no, not that button. What does an oatmeal ration do? Restores 30% of hit points to one ally, lowers evasion and raises attack. Okay, interesting mixed bag. You again? Are you gonna try and sell me something weird again?
Hey.
Yeah, we can't. See, we need Dauntless Guts.
Come on.
I'm gonna buy something. If you let me.
Okay.
Alright, Protector.
Sounds good.
What are Cosmic Undies? We have the Cosmic Undies.
All right, which one?
Do we get... Hang on, we've got...
Sounds good.
Morgana. Alright, Morgana. Defense and evasion
That
goes
one.
up.
You like it?
Sell the neckerchief.
All right, which
Lady
one?
on. Ladies dress for 12 grand.
That's what you're choosing?
Buy her a ladies dress. Sell that one.
Sounds good.
Yusuke. Oh, Yusuke gets Cosmic Undies as well. That I can't afford. All the boys get Cosmic Undies. Okay.
All right.
Alright, sell
You
that.
should be grateful.
Protector. I'm gonna buy Ryuji
Alright,
some
which
cosmic
one?
undies.
That one? You like it?
Oh, not quite enough to get
Sounds
Yusuke
good.
some cosmic undies. Oh well.
Come again.
If you're done here, yeah. Cosmic undies. Ooh, speaking of cosmic undies, a wild stunky appears. Okay. Equip. Yusuke. Protector. Nope. His dress shirt is better. Hey Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. How did the cake making go? Just popping in for a few.
Hey, inmate.
Happy Friday, I'm well. It's a nice day to be inside. Okay, so I've got this guy. A Shisa with Freya. We're about to start icing them, but Ashy's out for a smoke, so I thought I'd come say hello. Aha! Hi! Smoko break, eh? I remember those.
How goes the
Ashy is my
rehabilitation?
sister-in-law. Hi Ashy, how you doing?
The inmate needs our guidance.
Me too. Yeah.
Let's execute him.
Fused by
Let us
result?
begin the search.
Shisha. Okay, so I can't make a shisha. Before I do that,
You change your mind?
register. No,
You'd
I
like
didn't.
to read the compendium? Very well.
Nope.
Registration?
We actually have some sun today, which is nice. Yeah, because you've been bloody watered
You'd like
out,
to
haven't you?
register this?
It's just been raining for ages up where you are. Go ahead. Don't know why I'm registering them. I can't remember, but I'm sure there's a reason.
The inmate needs our guidance. You wish to perform an execution.
Okay. Level 19.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Okay, so I can't make that one yet? Oh no, because it's only 18s. Got him,
You okay with this?
oh no, we've had that guy.
You can't handle this.
Okay. You can't handle the truth.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Yeah.
Excessive power only leads to
Okay,
destruction.
really can't make anything right now.
You okay with this?
And no fusion burst. Okay. And now we
Finished
leave.
for now? Are you finished?
Yes, what now? I'm heading back already. Yes, I am heading back
It
already.
is time, inmate.
Okay! Alright, so now I'm gonna go see if we can make some lockpicks. Because lockpicks, want to go home already. Okay, let's go somewhere else. I wanted to make lockpicks, but no. Welcome, Shani. Silk yarn, tin clasp. How many of each of them have I? Oh, okay. Can I buy two? Yeah, let's buy two. Okay. There is a plan going on here. Honest. Alright. Let's go to Shibuya. Oh, is there someone to talk to in Shibuya? Okay. Do you ever get more slots to have more personas? I figured you have 5, but you have more. I started with 4, I think, and then I got an extra 2 when I leveled up my confidant with Igor. Poklix. Okay. Alright, so who have I got in here? Where's the map? Alright. Okay. Swear this said that I've got somewhere that I can. Anyway, let's try Big Bang Burger. To the Big Bang Burger! Because it's called Persona 5, I thought you would have 5 personas. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Welcome to Big Bang Burger. We're gonna increase the guts. What? Why has that just gone up? This is what I get. Certainly, now then, go take a seat and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Big Bang Chicken one. Since you're currently ranked at 3rd mate, this is your opponent.
Now then.
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go. Om, 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 om.
Oh man.
More guts. One pointing guts. Point up.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Chugga 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 chugga. Damn, good try though. We appreciate the nom 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 commentary. Right? Nom 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 nom.
You're back.
Oh, I got an IM. What do we got? All going well. Things going well your end. I've had some new achievements as your image management representative. I have a report to make. It's good news for you. Do you have plans today? You won't regret hearing what I have to say. Good God, okay. So, what are your thoughts? Do we want to catch up? Yeah, we'll go see him. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. By the way, do you know that high-class buffet in Shibuya? Let's go there. Don't worry about money. I'll send you a map of where it is, so come on over. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? Not really. That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Steak sounds good. Okay, entering lurk as we finish caretaking. Caking! Catch you later. Bye, Rach! Lurk Firefly. Can't stop the signal, Rach. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually,
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Easy there, fella. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous, to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? You're amazing. That's the answer he wants to hear. Yeah, it was a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Sure, why not? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
oh,
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at politicians for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. No! I want the more monies. Fine.
that's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the fandom clean in our fan minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that too. Might be a waste of some nice resources. Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are going to blow your socks off. Mishima seems particularly enthusiastic today. Alright, moon rank up. What does that do? Nothing.
All right.
Or Arcana burst.
Oh,
So if you return the money, how are we going to cover our meal? I'm flat broke. Oops. I guess let's just go home. Oops. God damn it. There's a movie I gotta see. If you're free tomorrow, want to go to Shibuya to catch it. The Cake Knight Rises. It's an action flick. What do you say? If you respond right away to a confidant's invitation without putting it on hold, your relationship will deepen. If you immediately respond to a message, you will be unable to accept any further invitations for tomorrow. Think before making commitment. So what do you want to do? Make plans? I'm gonna regret this. Let's meet up in front of the movie theater in Shibuya. Sunday the 29th.
sorry.
Shit, my bad. I was killing time at the convenience store, then I didn't realize how late it was.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose cake or pie. People show you their true like you. You're a psychopath who begs for money.
Everything about this movie is absolutely ridiculous, thank God. But the protagonist's passion to fight for his friend, that really touched me. I feel like I was able to learn how to be more compassionate to others. Oh, there we go. 3 points in what? Kindness. Okay, so we got some kindness. Less regret. Whoops. Trying to catch a rog and roller.
All right. Actually,
Damn, I might have teared up a little bit. These revenge movies really make me feel, you know. How about you? Don't these revenge movies make you feel something? They do.
right?
Right? This kind of thing is what the Phantom Thieves are doing too.
I'll pay you back for that.
Alright, let's get going. It was fun kicking it with you today. Oh wow. Jesus. Yusuke, any changes yet? How's Madarame? Nothing at the moment. He's still bedridden. Wait, you think this was too much for that old bastard's heart? There's no need to worry. His life does not appear to be in any danger. I hope we didn't F up on our first official mission. Can he talk at all? So far, all he has said to me is, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to speak to him since, though. He's in no state to hold a conversation. For real? If he ends up taking legal action against us, our leader will be in big trouble. You are under probation, correct? That would be problematic, you think? Hey, we're gonna be okay, aren't we? Faux show. If Ulrich says so, I'm sure it's true. Yes, because Ulrich said it. I will contact all of you if any progress is made. Let's just wait for the change of heart for now. Yeah, well, we'll be waiting for updates, Yusuke.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. Oh, we have a new... What's the new IM? Oh god, okay. This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. Truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. Sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. This is inexcusable. Right? From what he told me, money went missing from the register he is supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. And now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50 grand. That's a lot of money. Yeah, this guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And, well, I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help this student. So the manager himself is taking the money, then blackmailing the kid to pay him for it. That's a dirty trick. Let's talk about it at the hideout when we get the chance, okay? Request received. Cool. We like requests. Okay, so I need a short break as nature calls, so I'll be back. Alright, so I'm gonna regret this.
You got time right now?
Cafe's open for a little while longer. What will you do? I can teach you the ropes. Don't think we'll just yet. How are you gonna do? Will you help the chief out? Let's help him out.
All right then.
Stuff down, grab an apron, don't forget to wash your hands. Bureau's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I don't think my bond with you will deepen just yet. That's fine. Thanks for helping out. Ah, not auto sleep. Damn it. Oh well. I thought I was going to get time there, but I didn't. Hey, grabbed a seat. We like grabbing a seat. Oops. Yeah, sorry about this. Having slight tetromaniacal differences. Alright, Zoro the Outlaw. What's Yoncha Warrior? Hang on. Magazine compiling about... nah. Zoro the Outlaw. The man in the mask stood up for the weak and fought valiantly against injustice.
Yep.
While you read this, be sure to pay close attention to the greatness of Zoro in detail. You too, cat.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So, how far did you get? About halfway. Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Easy there, fella. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say it was an efficient use of your time. Yes.
Oh, yes.
I've actually gotten into fishing lately, although it's just pond fishing from time to time. I can't go sea fishing because I get seasick easily. So much for my dream of being a sailor. Okay. Oh right. When people think of sailing the high seas, they tend to think of pirates. Even though they're ruffians who plunder other ships and coastal settlements through force. For some reason, they ended up getting romanticized. Now then, Raucous Gooden.
What is the answer?
Who was the pirate who said that he hid his treasure in a certain place just before he was executed? The Pirate King, who said it, you know, to Luffy. John Silver or William Kidd? I'm going to go with William Kidd. Captain Kidd. That's right. The answer is William Kidd, also known as Captain Kidd. Kidd was a merchant who had raised money from aristocrats. He should have been subduing pirates, but in order to turn his commission into a profit, he ended up becoming a pirate himself. Hey, did you know that? I had no idea. Mon knowledge.
Nice going.
Yes, I must be really Google-ized to know that one.
All right.
The money he used for his exploits was essentially the aristocracy's. He himself wasn't considered rich. Still, several novels were written based on his legend and people still look for his treasure today. By the way, I've heard that there's an island in Kyushu where Kid's treasure is said to sleep.
Yep.
Kid's secret treasure, huh? Regardless of its actual worth, there's still value in letting that many people dream about it. It's raining. The way the weather affects people here may affect mementos too. Legal action in 6 days, people! I don't want to walk outside in the rain. Oh. Oh, these shoes are really beat up. What are the sports teams here you guys do? Okay. Let's have a look at our map. Shibuya, no. Yujinjaya, there's someone there to do things with. Hmm. All right.
I don't like all this brain.
Easy there, fella. Okay, yep, she's talkable too.
There's no one here.
Feels like a day off because I don't have any patients today, but it's raining, so I may get an influx of people with colds. So, what are you here for today? Let's do a clinical trial. In that case, could you let me check your progress, my little guinea pig? Yeah, let's hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
Takumi is pleased. She was able to collect useful data. Excellent. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon.
Bye.
Nice.
Ah, you're back.
Okay. No, I'm gonna go make lockpicks. Let's see if it'll let me. This room looks so desolate since there's nothing in here.
I've got a good idea.
Bring me that chair, the one in the corner. If you can reach that beam on the ceiling, if you can stand on this chair, right? I should be able to. Alright, let's train your body using that ceiling beam. I'll be leaving you in charge, but you'll need to train your body too. I'm going to whip you into shape so you're better prepared. Examine work desk. Okay. Stealthanol. I don't know what stealthanol means. Okay. Let's craft a lockpick.
What are your thoughts?
Got lockpick. Should be able to make one more. Only Jesus. Okay.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Okay, got a lockpick. You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you. Hey Kiki, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I got a proficiency point.
All right.
Nice.
Well then.
No, don't auto go to bed. Welcome to the chat, Kiki. Welcome to the stream. What are you up to today? Hey, Wardham. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Morning.
What's up? By the way, the exhibit's till the end of the week, huh? We did what we could, and now we wait for the results. Let's study.
No way, man.
Nope, that's one option. That's a definite no. Crap. School's enough for studying. Let's exercise. Fine. So Kiki's on break at work, stuffing her face with cold rolls. Yeah, things are good, Wardham. It's a overcast, rainy day, so a great day to be streaming. We've got about 2 hours left of the stream. So, and I have no idea what we're doing. Oh, it's pollen warning today. We're awaiting the change of heart. Whoops, there was a slow bro. Didn't even see the slow bro. So yeah, nice relaxing start to the day. I'll probably be, this afternoon will be, well, got to go to physio for my rehab. And then I will probably be putting the finishing touches on my new spear. That is about a centimeter short of 9 foot. So I have a very large spear. I'm just starting more work on my plant monster thing. Ooh, plant monster thing. Right? Compensating much? It is. That is a long spear. I'm actually I'm actually doing it on purpose because most people have a, you know, around 7 foot spear, but the rules say that the maximum length spear is 9 foot. So, but that 9 foot spear you can theoretically still use one-handed. So you can imagine the lunge distance that you're going to get out of a single-handed thrust of a 9 foot spear. It's ridiculously huge. So, I have built the maximum length, and then I'm going to use it and see what people think. Sounds more like a pike. Yeah, it is almost more like a pike. How long it is. But, I've also, see, because it's so long, I've got the spearhead on one end, but I've also got a usable butt spike on it. So if someone charges down the length of the spear, I can just lift the spear up, turn it over, and bop them with the butt end of the spear. So you do want them to change that ruling. I think they should. I think 9 foot's ridiculous. I think it's way too friggin' long. If we were doing war that we had enough people at war that we would get 2 ranks of people before you hit the enemy, then maybe. Even then it'd be doubtful. So I think 9 foot is overkill. That's my opinion on it. So build the biggest I can and see if people get worried about it or think that it's a bit overkill, or see if anyone agrees. So if not, I've got a 9 foot spear that I can kill people from, you know, across the field with. Well, I'm sure it'll be changed in no time after you go hard with it. Well, that happened at the fair. I had a regular length one. I borrowed a friend's that's like 7 foot, and there were, I think, 8 of us, I think it was, on the field, and I blew through the other 7 people in less than 2 minutes with a spear. Oopsies! And everyone's just like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, someone gave me a spear. Kiki's getting images of Vlad the Impaler. Vlad. I have actually been, like, I don't know if you're familiar with the thing, but part of Vlad's legend is that his wife was cornered in a castle and threw herself to her doom. And why am I not surprised? I know, right? So I've actually stood at the castle, at the point, looking down into the gargantuan ravine that she supposedly threw herself into. And I'm just like, yeah, yes, okay. Wow. So I've actually stood on that point, which is kind of cool. It's a horrifying jump, though. You know, it's nearly a sheer cliff. You know, pretty much a sheer cliff, nearly 1,000 feet down, and it's like, You've got a lot of time to think about what you just did. Okay. What day is it? Tuesday. Okay. What in-game day is it? Right, do we go make some more lockpicks? Alright, so first things first, let's see. No, bigger one. Okay, so we have someone at Shibuya. Who can we talk to in Shibuya? Oh yeah, that was old mate, wasn't it? Let's go to Station Square. Let's start at Station Square. Did you enjoy the film with Winona Ryder? I don't remember if I've seen that one.
Hi.
Yeah.
Scratchies!
Oh man. Oh man.
Okay.
All misses. Oh well. Cool, that ravine sounds scary. I meant not surprised or it took them all out with a spear. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Winona Ryder. Right, so where? Alright, let's try Central Street. Doesn't... Okay. Which is where I am. So somewhere in here, Gary Oldman as Dracula. Ah, that one, of course. Yeah, yeah, Gary Oldman as Dracula. Now we're talking. Yes, I did like that one. Sounds like a really old one. Screw you, Wardem. The 90s is not that long ago. That wasn't that. And that wasn't that. Okay, so somewhere in here, there is theoretically someone that I can up my standing with. No, not them. Hush, I'm a 90s baby Wadham, right? Where's the card? So there is someone here somewhere that I can up my standing with. I know there's... Oh yeah, pickup artist. Whatever. The Skinny Ma, the shop. Drugstore.
What would you like?
Whoa. 20 hit points, 50 hit points, 100 hit points, 200 hit points, nice. Cures sleep and cures dizziness. is the card person? Kiki, hush, I'm a 90s baby. I'm not that old, right? Waterman, I was a kid going to the video store by myself to pick up 90 movies to watch during the 90s. Right? Alright, let's try Confidant. Fool. Alright, is it Igor? Magician. Is Morgana. Oh yeah. Sujiro, Na'an, Ryuji, Twin Wardens, Back Alley Doctor, Yuki Mishima. So maybe it's on? Quarter American who spent time abroad. How do you get... she stood up to save those like herself and her friend. Okay. Alright, so it could only be one of three. It can only be Arn. Video stores on a Friday night in the 90s was awesome. Damn straight it was. So let's go see if Igor's the person.
Hey, inmate.
Come on. Stop kicking me in the ass. Yeah, good old video stores.
How fares your pro...
No, it's not Igor.
Justine, you
I haven't
handle
got
this.
any more since I was last
Done
here.
already?
Heading back already? Yes, I am.
It is time, inmate.
Okay, I have to head back in a minute, so enjoy your day. Thank you for dropping in, Kiki. You are awesome. Kisses and hugs for all. Kisses and hugs for you. Okay, so it's not there. Mostly none of the shops. Protein lovers. That's just... wow. Alright, let's go check out Protein Lovers. So this is the gym that Ryuji told you about, eh? Going to the gym will cause time to pass, but it will raise your max HP and XP. Ah. The more you go to the gym, the greater the effect will be. Check your schedule and use the gym wisely. So if you're planning to hit the gym, it's 2,000 yen per visit. Ooh. Never mind right now. A wild Minior appears. Examine the diner. If I study here, I might be able to gain more knowledge. Not another time. Gotta find the person that I can talk to. Right, so far it's not in Central Street. It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Station Square. Which is where I am. So that's Station Square, that's fine. Central Street, it's not. Underground walkway. Let's go have a look in the underground walkway. Let's go. Whoop, Station Square. Nope. Station Square. Okay. Part-time job magazine. Oh, you do need money. There are conditions for applying though, right? you sure you've got this? Part-time jobs will cause time to pass, but you will make some money. Some conditions may need to be fulfilled before you can apply. Once you've met these conditions, try applying to the job you want. So what kind of jobs are there? Convenience store. 2,800 yen daily. Ooh, time, day or night. Place Superior Underground Mall. 3,600 daily. Beef bowl shop. Okay. Not yet. Yeah. Aha! Madarame has been acting same as usual. I will contact you if the situation changes though. Having said that, if he does indeed have a change of heart, what will become of his exhibit? Hey! I caught Minior. I suppose we will have to wait and see. By the way, do you need something here, Aldrich? I came to see you. Chuckle, you must have a wealth of free time if that's your decision. After what happened with Madarame, I've come to realize the two-faced, complex nature of mankind. People are difficult to handle. It makes for an interesting theme. That is why I intend on people watching here for quite some time. Please contact me if anything important comes up. Okay, so it wasn't Yusuke. But now I know where he, kinda know where he is. Okay, so we can't go that way. Feel free to buy anything you like. Sucks the heat out of your head, cures burn, cures freeze, cures shock. Where does that go? Underground Mall? Yep, we'll go there in a sec. Whoa. Oop. Don't want to go there just yet. Alright. Underground Mall. Aha! Lady Ann.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then Lady Ann seems depressed. Never mind, it's nothing. I need to say something. Oh, good God. I might be able to invite Ann out if my kindness were considerate. So I've got to get more kindness about me, do I? Ugh, you're pathetic. A real man should know how to soothe a lady's heart. Alright, so how do I get more kindness?
We'll just have to wait for now.
Yeah. Kindness. Alright, let's find out how we get more kindness, shall we? And here we go. P5. Kindness. What? Ah, right, there we go. Okay. Yep, and that's my computer. Okay, so working at the Rafflesia flower shop at the Underground Mall increases kindness. Read books and watch DVDs that will boost your kindness. Feeding the plant in your room get some plant stuff. Order nostalgic steak when studying at the diner in Central Street in Shibuya. Okay, so. Do we want to take on a flower shop job? Not yet. So, feeding the plant in your room. Alright, so there's a plant shop in here somewhere. It's down there. There's the plant shop. We also handle oil and bark, free to take a look at everything we have. Plant balm, natural oil harvested from plant. Bio-nutrients, a pricey plant nutrient for those who want good care for their plants. Right, so we buy some bio-nutrients. Mini cactus, a decorative mini cactus you can put on a desk, may make a nice gift. Bark with a latin, and that's Rafflesia, where I could work in a flower shop and get kindness. So, now we want to go to diner. By doing kind deeds, right, Warden? Kind deeds like feeding your plant. If I study here, I might gain knowledge. You do have money, right? Let's go in. Pretty busy. May I take your order? Nostalgic steak. That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand.
Nice.
She'll look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness? Yay, I got a kindness point. I'm inoffensive. Sure, why not?
All right.
Hey,
Looks like you were able to focus even with all this noise. And knowledge. Me like knowledge buff. Still just learn it though.
wanna head back?
Well, that should be, come on, let's go home. Alright. Time management in this game is a thing. Holy crap.
Ah, you're back.
Clefe LeBlanc. Can I make oh, I can make coffee. That means I can make lockpicks.
Yeah.
Don't try, yeah, okay, that's just talkie. Okay, I need lockpicks more than I need coffee right now. So, and I also need to, how do I use it? Come to think of it, you bought some plant nutrients, right? Why don't you try using them? Bio-nutrients.
Oh,
There's some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. And 2 points of kindness. Hey, I got to consider it. Holy crap. Nice.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, I've got people all over the place I can go talk to. Alright, Shibuya. Underground Mall. Alright, where is she? Where are you, Lady Ann? Why have you forsaken me? Because I'm lost. Alright, that's where she was. She was just here. But it appears she is not anymore. Alright, do I still have the... Yes, okay, so there is still somewhere in here. Somewhere in here is going to be a person. Well, somewhere in the maps, the various maps, there is going to be a Lady Arn. Well, hopefully a Lady Arn. Underground walkway. Let's go to underground walkway. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where are you, Lady Arn? No, that's just a speech bubble.
Is that what everyone's talking about?
Look like there's anyone in there. Hang on. Let's make sure. It's probably costing me money, but you know. No. Searching, searching, searching. Oop, nope, not going that way. Okay. Underground mall, been to, underground walkway, Central Street. Ah, there's where Mishima hangs out then. Your pollen's really bad this year. You okay? Definitely look like a criminal. Huh. Hey, do you remember that horrible person? You're gonna change their heart, right? I believe. Right, so that's where Mishima is. Well, that's where Mishima is right now. Gods only know where anyone else is. Okay. Doesn't look like no one in there. Station Square. Alright, well, that's just up here. We listen to this guy.
Please consider what I have
There
to
have been
say.
far too many incidents where can anyone deny this? Runaway train incident. Discover the truth. Apathy of peer mates. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? Sure. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. I could use the help of a young person, but I can't hire someone with that. Sorry about that, however. Well then, that's all for today. Heading to the beef bowl shop. Pretty humble preferences for it. That guy seems to help. If he sees you working hard, yep, we'll talk about that later. Well, look, a wild sea dot appears. Okay, and it doesn't look like there's anyone here either. False advertising, I tells you. So it looks like I may have missed Lady Arn. Ginza Line Gate. Let's go have a look what that does. That just goes to the access way. But no, looks like no Lady Arn in here. It's gotta be somewhere. Someone somewhere. Where are you? Did I just miss her in the shops? I mean, let's go back to the underground mall and have a bit of a better look around. Body chop? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm there. Okay, where is Where's that go? Underground walkway. Examine. Looks like there's nothing up ahead. Let's turn back. Fine. Okay, well it says there's someone here that I can talk to. But I cannot, for the frigging life of me, find them. Which is somewhat problematic. Am I missing something on the map? Nope. Okay, so I can't find them. What have we got in Yungan? Let's go to the back streets. Yungan Jaya, because there's someone in there that I can talk to. I'm assuming that's going to be the doc. What are these squids doing? Study every day and late at night. At weekends I have a bunch of tests. Can't do this anymore. Don't even think all this studying is going to be worth it. Blah blah blah.
Welcome.
CRT television? Oh, CRTV. Looks like it still works. Alright. Medic. Wait, where's the movie theater? Oh, it's there. Okay, cool. Nope, let's just talk to her. Alright. Is it? No, it's not him either. The hell, people?
You got that?
Be sure to keep that in mind. Yep, I got it. Okay. Talkie person. Shop. Chatter, chatter, chatter. What are we getting? Well, what we're trying to find is those blue cards means that there's someone that you can talk to upgrade your stuff. So I'm looking for somewhere to someone to talk to that can upgrade with. But it doesn't seem. I can't find the one in the last station. So I'm going to quickly talk to Takumi.
Allergies are so annoying.
So, and it's just running around trying to find them, and I can't seem to find them. So what do you want today? Buy something, never mind. Nah, never mind, so it's not her. Oops, no, go away.
Take care.
So, yeah, people you can interact with to up your confidant status with them usually have a little card above their head, which is the card that, this is Morgana. Can I talk to Morgana? And I cannot find anything of the sort. Alright, so I don't know. Oh, hang on. A whole heap of stuff down here. Burly officer, take it easy on the alcohol, okay? It's too dangerous for you to sleep out here. We've been getting a lot of reports of extortion. You should go home before you get targeted. This is fine, I guess. Drunker, the more I drink. Let him try and fight me, I'll destroy him. Hey, don't even think about it. These young punks don't hold back. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing up my presto sleeve. Nope. Go to Untitled Station. Yep. Ah! Come on. Examine international restaurant. Pepper, or is that chili peppers? I'm smelling some kind of complex aroma. Okay. So, bucket if I know. It's meant to be someone we can talk to here, but no one is showing. So I might as well go back into LeBlanc. Time for Captain Google. I've visited every place you can go here, so let's try. No, it's not Morgana either.
Okay.
So wait and see what happens. Alright. Work desk. Lockpick.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
One more. Alright.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
You're definitely getting better. I can just tell by watching you. Yeah, huh? Alright, what did that go into? Rank up. Hey, got my proficiency to decent. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna need some charm soon. Not very charming, you see. Alright.
Alright.
Proficiency has been increased to decent.
Well then.
Alright, well that works. Gonna have to find out charm soon. That doesn't sound like you. What, you don't think I'm decent? Oh, I didn't get a chair.
Sorry.
Sorry, I couldn't hold it in. You'll have to make some kind of excuse for me. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: employee posts new chef selfie. Wild Duck Burger claims to have fired the employee in question. Those close to the man voiced their surprise, vouching for his seriousness at work. Is Shibuya unsafe? Crime rising. The police are issuing warnings for people to be wary of scams. Hotspots of Tokyo. Tickets for the Madarame exhibit are available until June 5th. Madarame exhibit goes on until June 5th. That's the end of this week. Yes, it is. We'll show him what a change of heart means. Bam! Instant asked after school. Pollen's bad today. I bet it's affecting mementos too. Do we care? Oh, 2 IMs. Can we chat? Yes, we can. All sorts of things have been running through my head lately. It's like I can't really collect my thoughts on my own. It would be super helpful if there was someone around who could listen to me. So, do you have time today? Why don't we grab coffee? I'm in the underground mall at Shibuya Station right now. Can you head over here? This may be a good opportunity to strengthen my bond with Ann. So it looks like Lady Ann is troubled about something. Should we go see her for a little bit? We should. But what's this? I've been thinking, oh, I mean about the track team. I just can't do it. My brain can't handle this plan shit. So I thought, why don't I do this my own way? You free to come with me now? Decide later, huh? And sorry buddy, but we're gonna go see Lady Ann. I'll be waiting here. Clack, 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 clack. No, not charming. Oh, okay, right. Talk to Lady Ann.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then... Lady Anne seems depressed. Never mind, it's nothing. I should be able to invite her out with my current kindness. I'm fine, seriously. Besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. I want you to rely on me. Okay. I guess it wouldn't be so bad talking to you about this stuff. Truth is, there's something I want to tell you. Here, feel like my bond with Lady Anne will grow stronger soon. So, what do you think? Will you spend time with Lady Anne? Hang out.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go to the diner. Well, I'm going to take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. There's something I want to talk to you about, Ulrich. It's Shiho. Well, I went to visit her in the hospital. She said she was sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, about all the things he was doing to her. But it was my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her. So I apologized as well. Are you feeling better? She's so strong. So are you friends again? Oh, only 1 star. Well, it's more like we're even better friends. I've rediscovered just how much I care about her. I'm glad I finally got to tell her everything I could bring myself to say before.
Hey.
And remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if she didn't sleep with him? I had only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dreams. But now that I think about it, he would never have put her on the bench. What? Now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I seriously should have dared him to try to take her starting spot, but in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. You can't blame yourself.
Oh.
Only 1 star, you think so? But it all happened because I was weak. That's why I believed Kamoshida's authority outweighed Shiho's. Shiho's own ability to earn her starting spot. Alright, do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? No, actually I don't. Let's go with yes. When I got the phone call from Kamoshida and cried. That time. I felt so alone, scared even. But because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it, but I see now you just wanted to help. Thanks. I couldn't just ignore you. Let's try that one. You're so kind. Oh, I got 2 star for that one. Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that in stride.
Hey.
Hey, persona's a power of the heart, right? Right. That means if my heart gets strong, my persona will too. Yep. So I want to strengthen my heart, Nors, and I want to use that strength to help people around me. I hope we can save people from trouble, just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Although honestly, I don't even know what strong is. But I'm gonna find the answer, I promise. Let's find it together. Really? Bing, 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 3 star. Nice. Thanks, I feel a little stronger already. Giggle, I guess that doesn't really count though, huh? Well, I'll be relying on you. Let's train together and make our hearts super strong. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Yay! Rank up the lovers! Girl talk. Chance to step in after shadow negotiations fail, allowing a retry. Oh god, thank freak for that.
All right.
Your lover's confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Lover's Arcana. Un can now use Girl Talk. Yay! Stronger Heart.
Oh yeah.
How about this? I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean you have a strong heart. Sure. Is that not right?
Bye.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Arn. Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're back.
BB! I assume you are all curious, so I'm sending you an update, just in case. Madarame is still bedridden, he hasn't spoken a single word. My apologies for not being able to provide anything more solid. Come on, it's not your fault, don't worry about it. Although, it's June already. It is now the 1st of June. The exhibition will be ending soon. At least it doesn't seem like Madarame's had a mental shutdown. Yeah, right, that's a good thing. But there's no point if you don't have a change of heart and call off that legal action bullshit. Was this how it was when you defeated Kamoshida? Pretty much. Yeah, Kamoshida was out of school for a while. Either way, there has been no palpable progress. It appears only the target themselves can tell whether or not their heart has changed. It's a goddamn pain in the ass, but yeah. We just gotta hear from Madarame himself what the deal is. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Let's just try wait a little longer. 4 more legal action days, in fact. Sojiro! All sorts of people gather in the big city. Crooks are everywhere. Yep, well, that's nice. Can I go outside?
Now listen up.
Sure, yep, okay, so I can go out again. Alright, so... let's see, what do we got? Skills? No. Item, equip, persona, stats. Stats? Is it stats? No. Confidence. No, it's not confidence. Calendar? Ew. Day job, night job. I can get 2 jobs? Holy crap. Alright. But that's not what I want. Sure, stats. No. Oh, wait, here we go. Social stats. Ah, there we go. Nice. Alright, so charm is existent. Gonna have to work on that. Alright, so how do we get charm? Captain Google! B5. How to raise charm. To consistently go to the bathhouse right outside of Cafe LeBlanc. Attendance costs him yen and passes time. Okay. So charm is just in the... Go to the bathhouse right outside of Cafe LeBlanc. Attendance costs yen and passes time, but you'll come out squeaky clean and full of charm? Going Mondays or Thursdays will grant you bonus charm as well. If it's raining, head to the bathhouse for a guaranteed boost regardless of day. Okay. Charm, excelling in your exams, spending time with certain confidants, eating out at certain restaurants, or working at the Crossroads bar. Okay, so first off, what day is it today? It is Wednesday, so that means we get extra charm tomorrow. So if that's there, so in there maybe? Nope, that's the laundromat. Oh, wait. Nope. That way? Aha! Examine bathhouse. Let's see what it costs. This is the bathhouse. Such a secluded area. Here you go. Using the bathhouse will coincide to pass, but using the bathhouse will cause time to pass, but can improve your charm. The fee for using the bath is 500 yen. The effect you get from the bath depends on the factors such as the day of the week and the weather. Mondays and Thursdays, the bath will be a medicinal bath. You will gain more charm than usual on these days, so try aim for that. Something special will occur when it is raining, but be sure to be on a rainy day. And see for yourself. Alright. Alright. Let's go in. Gonna have to stop gambling on scratchies. You can now fast travel to the bathhouse. Nice. Sitting around with old men. Feels so nice to relax in a large bath. Oh, squeaky clean. Seems like you're really refreshed yourself. I think you're even more handsome now. Okay.
All right.
Ulrich's charm has improved.
Wanna head back?
Come on, we should go home before you get cold. Alright, so we might go do some charmy bonus tomorrow. And I have to start taking notes of all this shit.
Hey,
I want to ask you something.
that reminds me.
Why did Mr. Kamashita change all of a sudden? He grew a conscience? Is that your hypothesis? It's still too sudden. I believe it's only natural to think that something must have caused it. Well, that's fine. Thanks for your valuable opinion. I'll take it into account. Okay.
Well then.
Pollen's bad today. I bet it's affecting mementos too. Yes, probably. I am. What do we got? How are your studies? How are your studying going? Everything is good here. I enhanced the medicine again. Nice. I think it'll help make real progress in your studies and whatnot. Well, what do you say? Want to test it out? Feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. Be sure to accept. Head over immediately. Good answer. Okay. This will really help me out. Okay, stop by the clinic. I'll have everything ready for you.
Well then.
In that case, go into the exam, huh? Man's voice. So this is the Takami Medical Clinic of International Medicine. I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined.
Oh.
Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
So why come here? Aren't you under care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, a university hospital in East Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. The university hospital in East Shinjuku, eh? The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. Famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her.
Hey.
Hold on. Cough, cough. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takumi, you'll be okay. Let's go with that one. That's a very irresponsible thing to say. Doctor? Sigh, fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments as you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Yurihira-san, is Dr. Schweizer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon. Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving! Yes, doctor. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppressed the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. 1 million yen? That's outrageous. You're completely taking advantage of... I mean, alright, I agreed to pay. You don't create credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. Wait, you're actually gonna pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it Medical Chief of Staff Oyamada? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? Hee. Why free? Because she's getting back at some douchebag. You're so kind. Not really. Oh, no, got 1 star. But there is a certain amount of satisfaction in healing his patient without permission.
By the way.
Thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. Oh shit. So here's your assistant. He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant, guinea pig. My assistant, guinea pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? Feels like my bond is gonna grow deeper. Death rank up.
Alright.
Death is now 4, more Arcana burst. Can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes. Thank you, doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. Feel like cooperating in that shady trial has increased my guts. Another point of guts. Yay!
Alright.
Bye.
Okay, good work today.
You're back.
Hey,
By the way, you know that dirty gear we found in the palace? Maybe we can use it if we clean up. I think there was a laundromat by the public bath. We should be able to wash it there, right? Okay.
You got that?
Yeah, caught Butterfree. You're still under probation. Yes, I know. Baths. Right. Now, let's do the baths, because we can do that anytime.
oh,
Okay, let's go in. As long as it doesn't auto send me to sleep. This mugwort bath is warming my body.
Oh.
Came out of there looking really refreshed. These medicinal baths must be quite effective. Oh, and you smell good too, and you're looking great. Ooh, 3 points. Nice. 3 points away. I'm now head turning.
All right.
Your charm has been increased to head turning.
Wanna head back?
Come on, we should go home before you get cold. No. Yep, making me sleep. Damn it. Hey, got a seat. Yay! Sorry, the outlaw. Although his opponent was truly a villain, he was still a perfect gentleman to him.
Yep.
While you read this, be sure to pay close attention to the greatness of Zorro in detail. So you finish reading Zorro the Outlaw. Zorro was not only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. It seems you really understand the qualities that make Zorro so great. 3 points of... Oh, kindness. Nice, that gave me more kindness. I'll take that.
All right.
Ulrich's kindness has improved. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an effective use of your time. Hell yeah, we got a seat. And now we can add the Zorro book to the red list. Thief, Pirate, Zorro. Boy, it sucks being stuck inside this bag. I wish I could take Lady Anne out to do something. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? Maybe. Strengthening my heart. Hey, I came up with a method of strengthening my heart, but it's kinda hard to do by myself. Will you train with me? Yes, so what do you think? Will you spend some time with Lady Anne? Let's go train with Lady Anne. Oh, wait, crap. We'll be going to Inokashira Park. It's really big. Well, let's meet up in Shibuya and head over together. In the Shinokami Park. New spot. Full of rich nature, this park is the pride of Kichijoji. Kichijoji. A natural respite. Get away from the stress of city life. Couples often ride boats in the pond. Nors.
All right.
You now have information on a new hangout spot. You can also invite people who may like it there to hang out with you. Ah, damn it. Okay. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So remember how I said before that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. You're amazing. I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically, I want you to say stuff to me, and I'll try not to get fazed by it. I do get it. What kind of stuff? We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something to Anne. Come on, hit me with your best shot. You're an airhead. Yeah, and? That response was annoying. What else? I love you. Let's do it. Wait, what? That's cheating. You're disqualified, Ulrich. Aw. Wait, this is how the game is supposed to go. Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on. Listen to me. Alright. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our personas stronger. You finally get it. Let's go the softball option. Something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? It's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models all say they heard there was a change in schedule. Sounds like shoots have been really hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes. Does that happen to you?
Yeah.
No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. It probably really confuses the staff to see a sub showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though actually my first modelling gig was a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, haven't I told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only see them for half of the year. Maybe less these days. Are you lonely? I'm used to it by now. It was rough when I was little though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modelling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamishita first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumours. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there. That's why I need to get stronger. I sense a heightened motivation from Arn. Lovers, rank up. Follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Nice. Increase Arcana Burst and follow-up.
Oh yeah.
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was a female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. Like Catwoman, maybe? She always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be like her someday. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little bit.
Bye.
See you later. Alright. Evening. Eep.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, we can do that with him. Alright, we've got a spare book, so...
You got time right
Cafe's open for a little while longer. What do you want to do? I can teach you the ropes. Yeah, it won't deepen just yet. Let's help the chief out anyway.
now? All right then.
Oh, it's Friday and we didn't buy bread either. God ram it. And an extra point with him. I don't think my bond with will deepen just yet. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, we're up to 8.6. We're going up. Saturday the 4th.
Oh, no.
It's June now, huh? Personally, this is my least favorite month. Okay, so before we go too far into this, I'm going to take a small break. So I'll be back. Okay, so it's June now, huh? Personally, this is my least favorite month. Takes an hour to do my hair due to the humidity, and it's a bother deciding what to wear when it rains. But for you, June is a month with no holidays and no events. So, now that I think about it, you'll be switching to summer uniforms next week. So I don't want anyone forgetting, okay? Don't charge out the door in your blazers. On that note, Mr. Raucous.
Question.
What's up, Teach? The original blazers were named that thanks to a certain quality they had. Any idea what it was? They had fire patterns. um... Let's check. Whoa. They were brightly colored. Thank you, Google.
Excellent.
Our blazers are black, of course, but the original ones were a bright, vivid red. It was almost used to refer to the jackets worn. It was mostly used to refer to the jackets worn by a British boating club in the 1800s. There you go. Yes, Google actually knew that. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going.
And more knowledge.
All right.
Somewhere along the line, I suppose the styles got lost with the name's original meaning. After all, just look at us. Nowadays, blazers don't have any color at all. Not that that's a bad thing. I think black is pretty stylish. Okay. Ooh, a wild Aerodactyl's popped in. It's raining. Ah, Saturday. Damn it. The way weather affects people here may affect mementos too. Yes.
Rain, huh?
So, first things first, we need to go upstairs to the library. Oops, wrong way. Nope, that was the right way. Ah, stupid not turning around map. Library. Oh, I didn't catch the Aerodactyl. Boo, boo. Examine reception desk. Yes, I need to return a book. Thank you for returning it. Do you need something? Yes, I do. I'd like to borrow a book. The Alluring Dancer. The passionate story of Carmen for those looking to be charmed. Ooh, I get more charm. Experience the guts. Alright, so let's get some more charm. Right. So I now have another book. Yay, more books! What are you two talking about? Alright, nobody. Meh. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Right, so let's find out. It's Saturday. So Shibuya. Alright, so let's go to Shibuya. See if there's someone to see if we can find out someone to talk to. Oh, so, oh, camera wearing woman. That's her again. Hey, I know you. You're that kid from Madarame's house. What's the scoop? There isn't one. I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything. Okay. I'm here on assignment. That is, I heard an interesting rumor on the internet. Seems someone left a calling card for Madarame, so I rushed over to get the scoop. I tried to get an interview, but no one's talking. Maybe I got a bad lead. This is the woman who showed up at Madarame's house. She said she's a journalist. I guess she's doing a story on him or something. Okay. So we probably need to go down to the shopping mall, Station Square. We go to Station Square. What is it? No, 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 no. Okay, we don't want to go in there. And I guess we're going to Station Square. Yes, we are winning all the personality stuff. Absolutely. We've had, what have we had go up today? I think we've had a couple of things go up. Hang on. Stats. Other stats. Alert. Other stats. Alright, so we've had charm go up, kindness go up, proficiency go up. So, right? We've been hardcore going into them. We've started a relationship with Lady On. What else have we done? We've been to Mementos. We started the day with cracking out a whole heap of fights in Mementos. Lots of charm and kindness, right, Warden? Upright. Never played any of these games, but wanted to. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this at the moment, actually. Alright, well, we're at Central Street. Let's just go and have a look. Supposedly there's someone I can talk to with their card-wielding maniacness. I'm just seeing if I can find them. Nope. Oh, no, wait, that's where I wanted to be. Back. Underground Mall. Whole strong endorsement then. Right? Aha, there we go, Lady On. Let's talk to Lady On.
We'll just have to wait for
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. Oh no, do you want to go somewhere? I mean, if you have the time, I mean. Yeah, sure. Some of it has been cringe. Like the three boys getting together to order a maid to come and clean the house. It's like, oh my god, seriously, stop it. Serious freaking cringe. So what do you think? Will you spend some time with Lady On? Yes, I will. Hung out with Lady On. Let's have some tea. Let's try tea. Let's see what she thinks of that. Why don't we hang out at the diner then? I could go for a nice chat. Sounds like a great idea though. I could use a maid. Oh yeah. Hey, 2 stars from Lady On. We had an ambling conversation about nothing in particular. I don't think my bond with Arn will deepen just yet. Aww. Alright, nice hangout. I think everyone could use a maid. I think even maids could use a maid, to be honest.
You're back.
Alright, the exhibition ends tomorrow. Madarame must have had his change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, yeah? But wouldn't he wait to press charges until after the exhibition? What should we do if someone contacts about us tomorrow? Try asking Yusuke. He's still staying with Madarame, right? Oh, that's right. Where is Yusuke? I wonder if he'll be okay with Madarame. Sorry I'm late to contact you all. It seems something will certainly be happening tomorrow. Madarame is on the phone as we speak. Ooh. Ah! No! Damn it! What do you mean, something? I believe he is preparing for a media announcement. I didn't hear anything about pressing charges. Guess we just gotta wait then. Let us meet in Shibuya tomorrow. Okay, see you then.
Well then.
The exhibition is finally ending tomorrow. I'm sure things will work out fine this time too. Let's hope so. One day she'll change of heart. Oh, we can up our thing.
Right now?
Cafe's open for a little while longer. Teach you the ropes. Nice. Let's help Chief
All
out.
right then.
After a day full of maiding, they don't want to go home and do more. Yeah, right, Wadham? Absolutely. Put your stuff down, grab an apron. Yay, another point. Yeah, it's okay. Getting stronger, we're almost up at 9%. Sunday, day off. Ah, damn it. Okay, there goes my Sunday again.
What's up with that old geezer?
Is he crying?
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist. Plainly put, I plagiarized work. I tainted this country's art world and even Sayuri. How could I possibly apologize to everyone for what I've done?
He's crying way too much.
And that was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago.
Trophy! Hidden trophy. Complete the museum palace. Nice.
After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Ooh.
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
Yes, he was.
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and
That old man's done for.
after the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
Ooh.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit.
Police hospital only in Japan. Right? And yet, you know, taking potentially everything from ill to potentially violent people under suspicion to a hospital that is secure. I don't really see that as a bad thing. I really don't. You know, different levels. Where it's like, okay, well, you need a padded cell. You need to be, you know, chained to the bed so you don't hurt yourself. You need to be here so that, you know, you can dry out. Not saying I don't like the idea, just saying it'd only happen in Japan. Yeah, well, true that. I do like the idea, though.
The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Yeah, Waterman does make sense.
Phantom thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Oh, I've heard of them before. They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
Wait,
Yes.
what? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh, that's impressive if someone really did that.
Phantom thieves, huh?
Phantom thieves again.
Yes, Makoto. Yeah, genius idea.
You guys see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
And they mentioned the Phantom Thieves.
Man, this is starting to get interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts. With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
This will be fun. With this power, we might be able to... Yes, it will be fun.
Let's keep pushing on then. As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
Something like this happening twice is massive, too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Do you know them?
You moron! Those are attendance officers!
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Officer with sunglasses. Yes, you may.
Ah, yes. How can we help you?
That monotonous acting of hers never fails to send a chill down my spine.
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
We wanted some tea. We're delinquents. Let's answer the truancy officer with we're delinquents. No. We wanted some tea.
Is that so? And how would you do that in a place like this?
Alright, stern officer. Ooh.
We were just discussing where we should go.
Oh my god! Toads!
Well, alright. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay? There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
We'll be careful.
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before.
Should totally have gone with the delinquent answer. No, upright, no. Hey, I caught a neat arena. Yay!
Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up. Okay.
Wait, you mean people might be listening to us?
It'll be fine. Look around, we're the only people worrying about it.
I guess you're right.
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
Do you have somewhere to go?
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do as well.
Wait, what?
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
You moron!
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
Anyway, we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay?
We'll be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
Alright, guess it's just more prep till then.
Ah.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
Uh-huh. Right. Ooh. Okay, so the kids are terrorist delinquents. Pretty much upright, yeah. waiting for their next target. Pew pew!
So after Shiho Suzui, you did it again for someone you barely knew? You were sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him. Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time. You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
Take it as you will. Okay. Should we sass her a little bit? Let's sass her a little bit.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group. There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position. The identity of Madarame's pupil can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
Go right ahead.
So you won't sell out your accomplice? Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear. It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity.
Yay, popularity!
Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card. For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer.
Excellent.
Now your next target was this man. Junya Kaneshiro.
Junior. Junior. Okay.
He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him. So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
Uh-oh. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Nice. To read, press the triangle button to open the menu, then select Story from under the System's options.
The suspect has repeatedly testified that he does not have any recollection of his actions. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen changes of heart.
I see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions? Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction and honor. We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
Oh, okay.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country. This situation must be approached with the utmost seriousness. I shall continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
Not only are there these phantom thieves to worry about, but if that is exposed...
Uh-oh. This guy seems to know more than he's letting on.
Hey.
If I remember correctly, you transfer lines at Shibuya, right? I heard customers say it's gotten pretty dangerous over there. Don't let yourself be a target. Got it? Got it. Get it? Got it. Good. You have my gratitude. What are you so polite for all of a sudden? I truly am thankful to you for making me come to my senses. You owe us one. No, you're exaggerating. I almost certainly am not. I most certainly am not. I must express my gratitude earnestly. You're one of us now, man. We'll be counting on you, okay? Of course. And if anything comes up, we won't hesitate to lend a hand. Thank you. Well then, see you. Well, there are lots of ups and downs, but we still pulled off our first job. Yusuke joined the team too, so let's continue reforming society like this. Okay, so. Ooh, we have a card-carrying member somewhere in here. So let's go see if it's the doc. Reforming society, eh? Kinda. No, it's not the doc. Patient asked me if I had a recommendation for a pair of reading glasses, but I'm not an optometrist. Oh, is it because I have an eye test chart on the wall? Probably. So, what do you want today? Buy something. Never mind. Never mind.
Take care.
No worries. So who else have we got in here that I can up my standing with? Oh, we had that thing that we had to do in here. All the clothes and spiders spinning in a circle, starting to get dizzy. Nope, that's not it. Washing machine.
Hey!
Did you have something dirty? Why don't you try washing it with this? Using the laundromat will cause time to pass, but you'll be able to clean dirty equipment you've found. Each cycle costs 200 yen. Up to 4 items can be washed in a cycle. What item you receive is up to luck. Be sure to use the laundromat when you find dirty equipment. Grimy gear and soiled armor. You can fit 3 more items. What do you want to do? Add another item. Soiled armor. Fit 2 more items. Add another item. Grimy gear. 1 more item. What do you want to do? Add another item. Grimy gear. Okay. Run the wash as is. You can now quick travel to the laundromat. Oh, that's nice. Minus 200 yen. Fine.
Hey!
This thing is shaking a lot. The shaking of the washing machine makes it feel pretty comfortable when you sit on top. I'm leaving that alone. Oh look, it looks like it's done. Ooh, this is much cleaner than I expected. Got ancient shirt by 2, guard bandana and pauldrons.
Let's head back.
Finally, let's head home. Alright, so I'm going to have to go through that as well. Ah, auto sleep. Oh, but we're up to 16% popularity. Nice. It was Tuesday and Thursday was going to the bath, wasn't it? I don't know. Pfft. Did you see the news? That's a calling card from the Phantom Thieves, right? The way it's written seems pretty legit. Have they really stolen people's hearts? I can't believe the Phantom Thieves actually exist. Autumn, again, not a real cat. It wasn't sitting on the rocking washing machine. Right? The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone's talking about the calling card. Girls are checking me out today. Wow. Maybe they can't help but sense my overflowing Phantom Thief charisma. Oh shit, am I finally starting to be popular with all the fly on... Oh no! What's wrong?
For real?
What's wrong? My uniform, man. That's what. We're supposed to switch summer uniforms today. I knew people were looking at me. Oh, god damn it. I gotta go home and change, so you go ahead. Energetic looking guy. Holy shit, you're pale. Short sleeves are not for you. The fires of Gondor are lit. Pallid fella. Pallid fella. Shut up, jeez. Anyway, did you catch the news yesterday? Watching that famous artist cry his eyes out all over the artwork he's stolen. Same thing happened to Kamoshida, right? both got weird calling cards too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all this. The news this morning said a group called the Phantoms are the ones behind the cards. I wonder how they get people to confess. I mean, they can't literally be stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe? Blackmail. No, we're not using blackmail.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
What's that, Mr. Squashed Potato Head?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence.
Let's sigh.
You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students. Sir!
There's some guilt for you.
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must
Ooh,
provide
nice
a
subject
school
change.
environment
Not.
where all students can feel at ease. That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Komoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Not unnecessary questions.
Did you see Madarame's press conference?
Right, so his summer uniform is taking his blazer off and wearing his red shirt. Okay.
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize for what I've done? Ah! Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing? That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah!
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Quit bickering and go.
Then let's all choose the TV station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for a speech bubble.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back. TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
And a real job.
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
Get a haircut and get a real job. Uh-oh. Feels pretty great having everyone talk about us, huh? Madarame is the only topic of conversation at my school. And as I'm his pupil, most of my peers have chosen to ignore me. For real? That's bullshit. Are you going to be okay? There is no need to worry. They had already been treating me differently from others as it stood. This is nothing new to me. Okay then. More importantly, do we have any leads on our next mission? You kidding? There's no way we'd find a target that quick. To Memento? No, we need to wait and see. Don't want to go to Mementos yet. Understood. Oh, we could always go to Mementos instead. I'll keep myself free. Please tell me if anything comes up. Alright, I don't particularly want to go back into Mementos just yet.
Now then.
Let's lay low for a while, so keep your head down, okay? Hey, I found some great intel. This time it's bullying by a Kosai student they call a queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M. Kind of like the M in S&M. Okay. I wish I was in his shoes. Does M stand for Mishima? Wow. Okay, let's go with that's horrible. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Anyway, here are the details. The girl's acting like a queen in Hikari Shimizu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl will turn out like that if she has S as an initial. Well, I'm already posted to the warning. Well, I already posted the warning, so you should take it on when you have the time. Hopefully, you don't end up an M. I know, right? Upright? What game are you playing? I know.
Hey, hey!
What did he mean by S and M? Those are shirt sizes, right? Yes. Yes, Morgana, they are shirt sizes. Is it the size of clothes? Anyway, it seems like she's a worthy target. Let's find time to consult the others at the hideout. Sadism is just... Oh, Jesus Christ. Sadism is just a sign of love. Okay. No. I don't know how many ways I can just say no to that statement. Just no. Wow. Just remember, kids, BDSM stands for Bible Discussion and Study Meeting. The way the weather affects people here, it may affect mementos too. Yes, that's nice. I am. What do we got in the I am? How's your health? Okay. I'm all prepared and ready for your clinical trial. If you come now, we won't have to. You won't have to wait. All right, let's go to the clinic, and then hopefully we can get in the bathtub. Oh crap! I had another I am. Oh well. Okay.
There's no one here.
Feels like a day off because I don't have many patients today. But it's raining, so I may get an influx of colds. Saw the messages. I want to do a clinical trial. In that case, you could you let me check your progress, my little guinea pig? I don't think my bond with Takumi will deepen just yet. What are you going to do? Are you going to hang out with Takumi? Hang out.
Please head to the exam room.
Sure, upright, sure. Yeah, yeah, I'm going with no. Takumi is pleased. She will be able to get useful data. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon.
Bye.
Alright, that was a nice one. Come on, let me into the bathtub. It's raining. It's Tuesday, it's raining.
You're back.
Whoa. You don't look half bad. Hard to tell you've got a criminal record. You haven't heard anything from the student council president, have you? Miss Honor student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. You don't have to be so harsh. What is this about a student council president? The one at our school has kind of been keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up! Though, to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. That duty rests on your broad shoulders, Ulrich. Right? Got it. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Ryuichi too. Why do you gotta single me out? The others kinda overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget you're famous too. Just make sure you're careful, okay? Fine. Or we can upgrade. No, I'm not going to upgrade with him right now. It's raining, so I want to go take a bath. Wait, is it raining? Stop raining. Go ram it. Alright. Overcast. I don't know if that counts. No, that probably doesn't count as raining. Alright, talk to Sejiro. Won't deepen just yet. Let's help the chief out.
Alright then.
Shojiro's guidance is extremely precise. Won't deepen just yet.
Thanks.
Whoa. Phantom thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves. You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't caught whoever sent that calling card. I'm actually a phantom thief. Want to grab some coffee? Did some idiot leak pictures again? Okay. Ah, auto sleep. Damn it. Oh well. Tuesday, bath day. Ah. Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: calling card at Madarame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here. Students getting scammed. That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya. I want to get a seat. Give me a seat, you bastards.
Right?
What's this? A request to the student body. Says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up. Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
Right?
So we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa? I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it. Alright. We're in Tuesday morning. Uh-oh.
How tragic.
Oh, excuse me. Well, we're coming to the end. I'm running out of time. Quick, smart, and in a hurry. Seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, they were easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature, which you know well. It's called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Rokus-kun, look at this picture. Oh. What are red king crabs most biologically close to? Shrimp. Let's go with Google says hermit crab.
This is it.
Off to workies. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, you too, Rach. You have a great weekend. Once I can get out of here, once I can hit a save point, I will be heading off myself. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us. You are awesome. Not bad. That is correct. Red king crab, snow crab, family, legs 8, 10. What? Okay. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but red king crabs only have 4 pairs. The direction the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically, they face forward, but Red Kings do not. Wow, really? See you Monday, Rach. Rocket seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Yes, Google is very smart. We've said this. We say this nearly every time.
All right.
Incidentally, the tomale of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. Ow, my pancreas! As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. A wild wooloo. Okay, let's catch that as well. Stupid cat's lock. Hey, why don't we get sushi for our next celebration? Come on, give me a save point. Nope, not yet. Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we were the Phantom Thieves. I'm not so sure. I doubt anyone would believe us, but what good would come of us telling people our identities? Maybe they'd at least start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way. That's just how things are now, but if we keep doing stuff like this, that will definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. What he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. Ugh. I guess we gotta act like modest heroes for now. After school? Oh good lord. Doesn't end. Male council member. President, what is the meaning of that posting? Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something. What? They have dirt on me and they're demanding money. I can't go to the police. What should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes they have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya? So there are even victims at our school. What should we do? This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this? Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being. If you say so. My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry, I'll do something about all of this. Had to pop off for a bit. Aunt called me. She's waiting at the hospital, but got through all the chaos. Nice. Fingers crossed it all goes well. Yeah, absolutely, man. Morgana, if we keep this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first, we need a new target. I hope we can find a good one. Okay, I have some more info. Apparently, there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it was the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. I can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? No way. Yeah, you guys are way better than these jerks. Upright told her I was having strippers and poker nights. She agreed that'd be a good idea. Nice. Anyway, I heard they've been running away without leaving even a trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now, sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. Man, being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. But we don't really have any info. We'll just have to wait for Mishima to get more solid lead. And we have another IM. What's that? What are we doing today? Okay, we're not dealing with that right now.
I'll just add this.
We are going to save. and we are going to call that a stream. Yay! Oof. All right. Oh, this is going to be close. I'm running a little bit short. I just realized it's a game with you and Issa. Issa in your backpack mind controlling you. Yes, Issa is mind controlling me. Feed the cat. Feed the cat. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so we want to leave the system. Autumn, alright, have a good rest of your day, man. Yeah, you too, Autumn. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out and being along for the stream. So, that's that shut down. Okay, so, great to see you two up, right? Thank you for coming in and hanging out. It is Friday, so that means the next stream will be Monday evening. Monday evening will be hype. Monday evening will be Warframe Monday. We'll be starting at around 7 o'clock Adelaide time. To check where that is for you, scroll down, have a look at the schedule, and that'll tell you when I start, wherever you are. So, I'm back. Hey Zoe, how you doing? You've jumped in just in time for the end of the stream. just shutting down the stream as we talk. And I've seriously run out of time. So, all of that said, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was the stream. Yeah, I figured I'd say hi at the end. Oh, yay! Hi at the end. Nice. So yes, Warframe Monday on Monday, and until then, we will hopefully. I wish everyone a happy and good and fun weekend. I hope anything that you have planned goes well and you are successful in what you do and try. I will try to do the same thing. So, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining me. Remember, you are awesome. Have an awesome weekend and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.